Ella came back today from Thanksgiving from New York, and one of the first things she goes, one of the first things she says is, I hooked up with somebody back in New York.
I'm so bad at keeping secrets.
There's nobody. I mean, first of all, not even keeping secrets. You hook up with like a good amount of people.
Okay.
How many minutes in when she comes back from New York and she sees you?
It was like this. It was like she walked in the door and she goes, "How was your Thanksgiving?" I hooked up with somebody.
Okay, that is not what happened. He asked me. He was like, "Did you go up with anyone?"
No.
Yes, you did.
That does sound like David.
I did ask because
She's such a smooth.
Because he thinks I'm a slut.
No, I do not.
He literally always says, I hook up with so many people.
I do. She hooks up with like a lot of people. It's not a bad thing.
I don't think I hook up with a lot of people. I just think it sounds like it compared to everyone else.
Right. To the rest of the world, it is a lot.
Do you want to put a number on it right now?
No,
This year?
definitely not.
I think it's interesting that you share that here at work because I would never tell that to Dave.
We have a big sharing policy here, so it's...
Yeah, I mean, we have a good sharing policy.
It's a word I made up, but she ran with it. We do have a sharing policy.
We definitely have some sort of weird sharing policy where it's really...
Where you must share everything and who you hook up with.
Look where we are right now. I'm giving you some great content for the podcast, and it's just because I'm sharing my personal stories.
Oh, wow. So you did that for us.
I did it all for you.
You went, and who'd you hook up with?
But I also tell everyone all my secrets.
Oh, wait. You hooked up with did you hook up with your ex-boyfriend? Every time she's in New York, there's some story about her ex-boyfriend. Is it your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, there it is. You hooked up with your fucking ex-boyfriend?
How long did you date him for?
Yes. Like 4 years.
Okay.
Like 2 years, then we broke up for a year, and then 2 years again. So he's a very important person in my life. He's always been a very important person.
Okay, time out. When did you break up with him?
Like a year ago.
So a year you haven't
More
been
than a
together,
year.
and you went back.
Yeah, and so we,
And
we're in this...
you slept with him.
Correct.
Sharing policy. Wait, and did you...
He's gonna bite me in the fucking ass.
Did you... Well, sounds like he did. Did you... When you were flying to New York, and it was Thanksgiving time, you don't have family in New York.
No.
So what was at the top of your list? Is he your friends?
Be my friends. I honestly didn't even think... I knew I was gonna text
No way.
him.
You honestly... No.
I swear to God, because so the problem why I always see him is... Not problem, but like... We're in the same friend group. Like his best friend is one of my best friends.
Okay.
Guy friends.
So you didn't go to New York thinking that you were going to see him?
No.
Okay.
And on Thanksgiving, I text all my friends, what are you guys doing? And they're all like, oh, we're going to your ex-boyfriend's house. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, what the fuck am I going to do now? Like, I thought I was going to hang out with you guys. And I texted him being like, hey, I'm in New York, just so you know, like, if you want to get a coffee. Because we're in, like, very good friendly terms.
Right.
And then he was like, oh, I'm having dinner. Like, you should definitely come, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like, I mean, why the fuck not? I'll go. Like, all my friends were there. It wasn't weird. But then every time I see him, it's like I fucking become an emotional wreck and start crying and talk to him.
Did you cry?
Yes, I cry every time.
You cried around him?
Yes, I cried to him, on him, with him.
He's like, David's a monster. He never listens to me.
David's a monster. He'll probably make me share this because of his sharing policy. Wait, okay. Wow.
But I mean, I cry a lot for anything.
Right. And wait. When did you hook up with him? Were your friends still around?
No, so we were all there, like, having fun, like, drinking.
And you guys were giving each other looks?
We were, like, talking, and, we were just, like, when you don't see someone that was such a big part of your life for, like, I hadn't talked to him in, like, 7 months.
Right.
So we had so much to catch up on.
Oh, my
like,
God.
he moved, like, all this stuff that I moved. He knew I moved to LA, but, like, that's it. So, yeah, I mean, we were, like, all talking, and then everyone kind of left, and, like, I honestly didn't even notice that people were leaving because I was just, like, in this deep conversation with him.
Yeah.
And then I started crying.
But were your girlfriends like, Ella, come on? Like, you know how girlfriends
luckily
like,
I didn't really have any girlfriends. There was always most of his guy friends who I'm also friends with. But then my friend was coming to me the next day, and I knew that she was going to look, so I turned my location services off.
So your friends don't want you going back to this guy just because it's your ex?
I don't think they don't want... because I was so scared about being judged, and like I did to David today, I saw my friend, and I was like, I'm not going to tell. And literally she walks out of the car. I'm like, guess what?
Tell her
I
right
hooked up
off.
with him. And she's like, what? But no, I just like... I feel like, and that's why I was talking to him about, it's so fucked that, like, I think it's a societal thing, like, that I felt like it was a bad thing that I was doing, but realistically, if we're both fine with it, who cares?
Right.
But everyone is like, you can't hook up with your ex. It's like...
And you spent the night there?
Yeah.
Did you cry in the morning?
No.
Did he cry when you guys were hanging out? No, he didn't cry.
No.
Why are you nodding underneath your breath? And
Yeah,
telling David
why
to cry?
did you put the mic away from your head and shake your head yes? And then you mouth something like,
No,
I don't
What
want to
a pussy!
No, he
I'm just
didn't
kidding.
cry.
He didn't cry.
Yeah,
And
he
you
didn't
guys,
cry.
I'm assuming you probably told him that you're not going to tell any of your friends.
Well, at the time, yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna say that I went back home and stuff. But then it was fun because I saw him again.
And now here you are talking about it on the podcast.
And then here I am talking about a podcast, which all my friends listened to, including the friends that I told them that I didn't sleep with him. So I'm gonna get some calls tomorrow.
No, that's sick. Good for you. It's cool that you can do that in like a healthy way.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining us, everybody here. It's been such a blast. I love getting to sit across from Jason and talk to him.
Thank you, David. Thanks for including me in your life, and you're just a wonderful guy.
Hey, you know what? This Christmas, come spend it with my family.
Thank God. I'm so glad. Charlie Wyatt, fuck off.
Charlie
I'm
Wyatt.
going to David's.
Charlie Wyatt, eat my dick. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Go buy the merch. It's on sale. We'll see you guys soon. This has been a Views Podcast. My name is Jack.